Hey guys, it's Jen Beck with Complete Health Revolution. How are you? I want to jump in and talk for a few minutes today about ants. All right, I'm not talking about your average background or backyard ant crawling around carrying food and ruining your picnic. I'm talking about the ones that are ruining your success in your own mind, right? Ants is something that was created or coined by Dr. Daniel Amen with Amen Clinics. And he talks about ants, and ants are automatic negative thoughts, okay? Automatic negative thoughts that literally are ruining your chances for success. And most of the time, we don't even really know that they're there, right? We don't know that there's thoughts in our head. They're just automatic, right? And we don't know why they're there, and we don't know what to do about them. So if we're talking about these ants, this goes back to, like, think caveman days, right? You're living in a cave. Cave is nice and safe. You've got a fire in there. You've got your food in there. Outside that cave, you have no idea what's lurking, right? You could take one step outside that cave and there could be a saber-toothed tiger there to meet you, right? So when we're in this space of change, we're changing our environment, we're changing our lifestyle, we're changing our jobs, we're changing our healthy habits, we're trying to lose weight, we're trying to get healthier. Any of these things are just like walking out that cave when we're cavemen, okay? Or cave women. We're stepping out of our comfort zone. We're stepping out of that cave, and we don't know what's going to happen. So our brain is on high alert. Our brain is throwing everything possible at us that could potentially kill us, because our brain looks at every change as a potential threat to our existence. So our brain's job is to keep us safe, protect us, and make life easy. Well, change is none of those things. Change is scary, and change can be hard, and change is definitely not something that our brain has already automated. It's going against all of that stuff. So we're naturally creating these ants in our brain. It's just something that brain does to keep us safe and protect us, but it doesn't serve us, right? This is like you go, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds by September, right? And it's now June, and your brain goes, you can't do that. What makes you think you can do that? You tried this before. Oh my gosh. Why do you think that you can do this? Or I don't know how I'm gonna make that happen. I've tried and failed before. I'm gonna have to give up everything else. I'm not gonna have any fun. I've got 2 parties. That's gonna totally kill my diet, right? So we automatically start thinking these negative thoughts. But do they serve us? No, not long-term, not towards our goals, but our brain is absolutely being served because it's trying to protect us. And so when we start to recognize what our ants are, we start to recognize what our thoughts are when we're trying to make changes, it allows us the ability to start deciding if it's going to serve us or not. Start deciding how we feel about that. When you see these ants and you recognize them, there's feelings and emotions that are attached to that. Those feelings and emotions combined with the automatic negative thoughts are what drive emotional eating, stress eating. Things that kill us when not kill us, but they kill our motivation, they kill our consistency, they can kill our persistence. And so this is actually what we're talking about the entire month of June in the huddle. And if you don't know what the Complete Health Huddle is, check it out, because it is an amazing group of people, women primarily, that come together once a week, and we dive deep into different topics. And this ants, I will tell you, when you can handle this, you can handle anything. So last night we just kicked off our call talking about ants and how to recognize them, and then how to recognize the emotion that goes with it. And so I'm going to charge you with the same thing that I charged them with last night. We are going to write down our ants as we have them. These automatic negative thoughts, voice record them, write them in a journal, create a spreadsheet. However you want to do that is totally fine, but write them down. And then write down next to them, how do you feel when you say that, and how do you feel when you read it once it's written? Okay, so I'm never gonna be able to lose weight. Maybe you feel defeated. I don't have the time or the energy to figure all this out. Overwhelmed, right? So write down whatever your ants are, regardless if it's health, lifestyle, job, whatever, relationship, write down what your negative thoughts are, and then write down the emotion next to that, okay? And then we're going to talk throughout this entire month in the huddle. We're diving deep into this, but this is the first step, right? Whatever we want to change, we have to first own. Sometimes it's a little challenging to look inside and go, oh, There's things that aren't perfect about me, but when we don't look at our imperfections, when we don't look at what's actually going on under the surface, we can't change it. Here, we're recognizing what's going on, we're acknowledging it, we're shining light on it, so that way we can be able to start moving out of it, right? When we have the ability to look at something for what it is and evaluate it, then we get to shift and change if it's no longer serving us. So discovering what your ants are is the first step in creating freedom. It's the first step in taking power over your mind, or what I like to call the itty bitty shitty committee, right? It's that chatter in the back of your head that's like, oh, don't do that. What makes you think you can do that, right? All of these questions, all of these doubts, those are ants, right? We need to kill the ants. It's time, right? Join us this month as we continue to dive deep into killing the ants. You can learn more about the huddle at Complete Health Revolution/huddle, CompleteHealthRevolution.com/huddle. And if you want to dive deep and kill your ants, join us in that. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time. But your first step in killing the ants is to discover them, recognize them, acknowledge them, and then recognize the feeling that goes with it. So now we can start moving forward and start creating change. So I'm super excited for you guys. We are going to kill some ants this month, and we will talk with you soon. Have a great day.